We are joined by Raj Subramanian, an independent candidate for the Botany electorate. Why are you an independent when you can be a part of a party?
Hi, Sai Kiran, how are you? Okay, I understand your question. Uh, I'm not against any party politics or representative governments. The problem is when we are voting for MPs, we are voting for them for their knowledge and thinking that they will represent our constituency and they will come back to us for decision making. Unfortunately, the representative form of democracy has failed us. Once they are elected, they go to the parliament. You know who are their bosses? Sai Kiran, do you know about it? Okay. They they are bossed over by the parties. Their loyalty rests with the parties. That's why the representative form of government is not flexible to take the in case some problems come, they come up with some policies. The world is changing every minute. In that sense, when new legislations are introduced, there is no scope for them to think about it, come back to us and ask us what to do. Rather, they decide on their own. That is the franchise we are giving them. That is the power we are giving them. So they decide not based on the electorates or constituency people. Although the polling is published by newspapers, you just take the scenario when the anti-smacking law was enacted. Every paper has quoted that the people are against it. 90% of the people were against it, but the legislation was passed. So whose will is prevailing there in the parliament? Is it the people will or the legislature's will? So in this form of democracy, only we think they are knowledgeable, that's why we are voting. They are distanced from the electorate, they lack the knowledge of the constituency once they are elected. So to overcome that, e-democracy in which what we are doing is every day whatever issue comes in parliament, whatever new legislations are going to happen, it will be decided by parliament, not by parliamentarians, it is by the people. I will create an electoral platform where in the internet you can go and it will be posted all whatever you want. It will be to discuss about an issue will be posted there. My Botany electorates will go there and vote, and the total majority of the votes I'll take it to the parliament and represent them in that way. I will say this is the voice of my voters. I vote on this issue. So no party affinity for me. So only an independent can start that. That independent is me, and that only one constituency can start that. That is Botany, because it's cosmopolitan. It's the newest of the constituencies, budding constituency, beautiful constituency. So if it has to be done, it has to start from Botany. That's why I'm standing here.
So you talk about e-democracy, e-voting and e-polling. You must be crazy about the internet. Is that why all your policies have something to do with the internet?
I appreciate your boldness to talk about crazy. Uh, don't you think people are not sitting on computers doing their work for many hours in a day, or just they are doing things as they used to do in the previous years? Probably would say people are just changing to the internet and computers more. So the computers have opened up the possibility of the time to overcome the time and space element. So you can send anything in far to the far part of the world. So same way, why can't we do things sitting in our home, and why can't we create a parliament where everybody can participate, not in physical form but in virtual form, but their votes will be counted and the legislation is enacted according to the wishes of the parliament. I'm not crazy about I don't stick with that E. E means electronic, but whatever accomplishes the task efficiently, overcoming time and space element, that can be the system we want to adhere to. Fortunately, e-democracy, e-voting are the platforms available right now. Probably this may change later on. Some other thing may make it swifter, faster. So then I'll be crazy about that.
What will we get for voting on all matters through the computer?
Can you tell your question again, please?
What will we get for voting on all matters through the computer?
What you will get? Okay, you are a botany electorate. You are staying in parliament, botany, isn't it? Okay. So you vote on all issues. Don't you get the pride that you directly participated in a democracy? One. Second thing, this e-democracy hasn't started in any part of the world yet, as far as my knowledge is concerned. If botany is starting, don't you feel proud of it? You should be proud of starting something in the world anew, fresh, the budding, flowery constituency that we are. We should be very, very proud of doing these things. We are not against anything. We are not doing anything against anybody. We are creating certain thing that will be remembered forever in this world. If you want to be part of it, join me, vote for me. I mean, it's not just a policy for myself. It is a policy for people like you. You're young. You are of young age now. When you are voting for an MP or you are standing for an MP, you'll realize that reaching masses is made easier now by electronic email or video conferencing. You can meet your voters, they can decide, they can talk to you, they can. So we are making the world, as they said, a global village. In the global village, New Zealand will become just a street, not a, that kind of space we have covered in these last 25 years.
Most parties favor tax cuts, more benefits, and less control. What do you support?
I can put it back to you. What do you want? That's what I'm here for. I mean, it may be laughable, but how can somebody sitting in the parliament decide on behalf of vast majority? Each one has got his own plan. I remember, I remind very much hold to the view that people are more knowledgeable than anybody else. The collective wisdom, knowledge and experience of the people prevail over anybody's knowledge or power. We've come from the other form of civilization to that form. We all are interchanging our views, exchanging our views, so we are knowledgeable every minute. We are more and more knowledgeable. So I don't think we need somebody who is so knowledgeable to govern us. Actually, we can govern ourselves. So whoever goes there, he consults the people, so by he is enriched by their knowledge. So if you come back to me, say, asking for whether tax cut is beneficial or this is beneficial, in the last election I said I've given a plan saying we could cut the taxes so much better than what National or Labour thought about and executed, and I have given a plan of action in which we could compete with other countries in taxation, because in the global village taxes are major issues. Whoever is having the lesser taxes, that country is attracting more migration, and the most intelligent people in the world come there for doing their business, and the capital is also flowing there. So the lesser taxes is beneficial to a country in the long run. And you're talking about benefit is when the deserved want some help to go through a process where after that they want to join the mainstream, and to come up in life they want some support. We are there to give them. The kind of support is given is not adequate. I supported increases in pensions, I supported increase in family welfare, although, and I calculated how it could be done, and my friend Dr. Kalan didn't even respond to our request. I sent an email with all those proposals. This government is one-sided. They tell you what to do, they won't listen to you. That's what I'm coming to. We all got policies. Even a young kid can give some proposal, it may be workable, but in this kind of system it is not possible. The kind of system we are thinking about, everybody will question, and parliamentarians will just execute their orders. They are no more representatives. They will become just messengers of you. Thank you.